Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We have completed 13 chapters. Now we are entering the 14th chapter. This is the beauty of Ashtavakra Gita, except for one chapter. All chapters are only small. 4 verses, 8 verses, 9, 10 verses. Unlike the Yoga Vasishta, thousands and thousands of verses. You keep on reading, it never ends. So, here, a person who is established in his being, how do we know? His worry about realization disappears. People are not only worried about the worldly things, people are also worried about realization. Swami ji kab realize hoge? Kya karoge hoge? It's very simple. Therefore, prakrutya shunya chitto yaha pramadat bhava bhavanaha nidrito bodhite iva kshina samsarano hi saha. The one who is prakrutya shunya chittaha. Shunya chittaha means the one who has erased or disabled the second faculty in him. There are two faculties with reference to mind. One faculty is perception. Second faculty is projection or reaction or interaction, evaluation. This is the second faculty. So he who has shunya chittaha means his mind is now like a mirror. So mirror only reflects and stops there. The one who has come to this quality of his mind, he is called a shunya chitta. He has no comments, no evaluation, no suggestion, no nothing. Prakrutya, and he who has thus naturally come to this state, then yaha pramadat bhava bhavanaha, and because of the old habits, now be attentive. Things which happen because of habits, they are not the result of I. There is no ego born in that. I am doing this. No. See? And because of that, there is neither a guilt nor an arrogance that happens in mind. For example, I will tell you. I used to have, earlier I have changed that because people were worried about it. I used to play with my beard while talking. You know, Sardars call this as the biological towel. When you take food and all that, or you take, halwa in the Gurudwara, so much of ghee in your hand, so you just do like this thing, calm ho jata hai. So, one girl in a college, medical college, she said like this, Swamiji, I don't like you all the time play with your beard. I said, it's your problem, not my problem. See? So when I do this thing, I am not even aware it is happening. See, friends, this is what is meant here by a pramadat bhava bhavana. Because of a habit, that's it. Nothing is meant by that. So such person, nidritaha bodhita iva. So although he is nidrita, as if he is sleeping, that means he is not aware of the mechanical things that are happening, but he is bodhita. He is awakened. Such a person, kshina samsarinaha. For him, there is no samsara. See, friends. Therefore, these are the few things which we have to consciously understand. You take one or two examples. There are many Mahatmas who were great masters, Like Nisargadatta Maharaj, the one who has a tremendous impact on my life. He used to smoke bidi. So some people ask, Maharaj, you are smoking? He said, yes. But Mahatma don't smoke. He said, okay, let him not smoke. It is not necessary that every Mahatma should smoke. These obsessions in life is bondage. See, friends. Therefore, bodhitaha iva kshina samsarano hisaha. For him there is no problem. Like, when breathing goes, blood circulation continues, it is neither bondage nor freedom. It is just like that. In the same manner, the person, he who is no more reacting in this world, living through without reacting, he has no samsara. And one this technique, I told you, try this technique. Learn to forget the things. And once we take this, to forget the things, we will not become too serious about anything in life. Don't plan too many things. Too many planning. Kwadhanani, kwamitrani, kwame vishayasya Kva shastra kva cha vidyanam yada me galita spruha. Yada me spruha galita, when all my desires have disappeared. Now see the word used, galita. Galita means problems can be solved or problems can be dissolved. Galita means dissolved. समस्या का हल नहीं, समस्या को गला देना है. The समस्या, the problem disappears. How the problem disappears? When we come to know it, there was never a problem. We are unnecessarily worried. See? I don't know what is going to happen to this world. Samasya. Who created this thing? If you don't know, relax. If you know, be prepared. How simple it is. But instead of that, we create the worries. So, yada me spruha galita, when all my desires have disappeared, then kva dhanani, what of the wealth, kva mitrani, where is the place for friends, kva vishayasya, where are the enemies called as the objects of the world, kva shastra, where is the scriptures, kva cha vidyanam, where is realization? See, everything disappears. Only one small little thing, if consciously, sincerely worked upon, that living at zero desire level. Whatever is happening is very good, very nice. See, I have a friend in Delhi, he has this takiya kalam, very nice. Anything you tell him, anywhere, first thing that comes from his mouth, koi dikkat nahi. No problem. Anything, anywhere, no problem. And then you start working. For us, anything you say, Arre baap re. Directly you are calling, the father of Satyajit Ray. Baap re. So, kva dhanani, kva chitrani, kvami vishaya dasyevaha, kva shastra, kva cha vidyanam, galita me spruha, all my desires have disappeared. Yesterday I told you one technique, now today try this. Just maintain this for a few seconds. Start with a small dose, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Don't sit for meditation for half an hour meditation and suffer silently. We have to live 24/7 in meditation. And in between, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 10, whatever you can, very minimum, just remain as here what is said, Galita Spruha. Do not plan anything about the future. this experience where the mind stops. When the mind stops, it is called as consciousness. The movement of the mind is time, space and object. Either the mind moves in the time, remembering the past, or worrying the future. If the mind is not allowed to go either in the past or in the future, in the present the mind dissolves. And then the present also doesn't remain, because when there is no mind, there is no past, there is no future, there is no present, then what remains? Presence. Presence is being conscious. It is not the presence of a stone, no. It's conscious existence. Therefore, Galita Spruha, there is nothing that we have to achieve in this world. Yogakshemam Mahamyaham. Vijñāte Sakshi Purushe Paramatmani Cheshware Nairashe Bandha Mokshe Cha Nachintana Muktaye Mama. Vijñāte Sakshi Purushe Paramatmani Cha Ishware. When we come to know that, when I come to know this witnessing supreme reality, and therefore I am totally indifferent to both bondage and liberation. See, these are the funny things. Please attend to. First of all, we do not know that we are in bondage, because so busy with the outer world. Husband, wife, children, ambitions, progress, promotion, officer, and this and that, new techniques, so many things, so busy. We even do not know that we are in bondage. Then one day something happens and suddenly the waking dream breaks. And that something need not be something great, depending upon our sensitivity. If we are sensitive enough, then we come to know that even a small little thing can change the complete scenario of our life. And then we start searching on Google or YouTube and listen here and there. And then we slowly start getting involved. And when you come to satsanga, the first thing we are told, you are in bondage. Lo. And what is the bondage? The bondage is body identification. And then we start thinking, really, I never thought about it. I have been living only as the body, body, body. And so many people have come and gone. What difference it made to this world or to anybody? Then why I was unnecessarily worried? So, first step, I am in bondage, that is also not known. Second step. Then we come to satsang and we come to realize what bondage is. And then you start working on the truth. And when you come to know the reality, then you come to know, never there was any bondage. So we started, there is no bondage. We are not aware of that. Then satsang you come, you become aware that you are in bondage. And when you know the truth, then you come to know there is neither bondage nor liberation. That joy, that happiness is God's realization. See friends, ना काहू से दोस्ती, ना काहू से बैर. तो विज्ञाते परमात्म साक्षी पुरुषे परमात्मनि चेश्वरे नैराश्ये बंध मोक्षे च. Totally nairashya means indifferent, absolutely indifferent toward both bondage and liberation. See, many people ask this question very seriously. Now, please don't make fun of me and don't give my example in your talks. I said, I will give example, but I will not tell your name, don't worry. No, how far I have come in realization? Kahan tak aaya? That's the English in the I said, up to knees. I still grow. there cannot be any liberation because there is never a bondage. ये सब मनी राम का खेल है. This is all, the mind is playing the tricks. Mana eva manushanam karanam bandha mokshayo bandhaya vishaya saktam muktayam nirvishen smrutam. It's only the mind which is playing the tricks. So, nairashe bandha mokshecha na chinta muktaye mama, and therefore I am not worried about realization. The people's questions are so wonderful. That gives me a real wisdom in life. One lady, she was a medical doctor. We were going to Badrinath, on the way stop somewhere. And in India, you know, when they see a Mahatma standing, free me namaskar, correct the punya. So one lady did namaskar, second came, third came, big queue. So this lady asked me, Doctor, Swamiji, when unknown people come and do namaskar to you, how do you feel? I said, I feel realized. Means what? I said, okay, wait a minute. I was taking a cup of tea. I gave it to her. I said, hold it. Don't drink. Then the next lady I stopped. I said, hey, Mama, stop. She is my mother. And I touch her feet. If you do namaskar to me, you get 1 kilogram of merit. But if you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 quintal. What do you want? Of course, quintal. The whole line was diverted towards me. I took my cup of tea and went away. And when we had to go, she became so angry with me. Swamiji, you are nasty. Why did you do like that? I said, Mama, don't get angry. Simple rule. You wanted to know, how do I feel? How do I feel? Same thing. What is realization? How do you feel in realization? See, friends, all these questions come only because we are simply at the dirty mind level. Go beyond the mind. Your questions will disappear. That unquestionable experience is our essential nature. Antarvikalpa shunyasya bahi swachhandacharinaha bhrantasya dashastastas tadrusha eva janate. Be attentive. Antarvikalpa shunyasya bahi swachhandacharinaha. The meaning of this you can take from Bhagwan Shankara's writing. Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati nandati anandati eva. Meaning, antar vikalpa shunyasya, inside his mind is absolutely undisturbed under any condition. And outside, he is swachandachari, that means like any common person, indulging in the world. See? But his mind is absolutely at peace. See? How simple this spiritual practice is. Instead of that we struggle, I am not going to talk. Mauna. अम्मा खाने को क्या है? Talk is easier than to suffer. See, friends, don't get lost in this mechanical, dumb way of spiritual life. But that is also important, is required. There was one lady who used to bring food for me in US. Sometimes she will bring food and she will never talk. So I was very happy when somebody doesn't talk. One day I did a mistake. I asked her husband, he used to also come. I said, Mama doesn't talk. No, Swamiji, she has been given mantra by her guru that observe as maunam as long as you can. 10 days, 15 days, 1 month, 6 months, like that. So she has been doing it. And we are all now clear about it, so we don't ask her any question, we do our job. Sometimes she starts talking, sometimes she doesn't talk. Long night. One day she came and she started talking. And so much talking, non-stop. Then she says, Swamiji, this is my Guru Maharaj and all that photo. Then, Swami, now you tell me. I said, first of all, convey my pranam to Guru Maharaj. He must be great, great master of this century. Swamiji, really? Yes. He gave you such a great mantra, Ram Dharma. Yes. Now tell me further what should I do? I said, further, don't do it in batches. 1 day, 15 days, month, observe for all the time. See? Keep on talking, blah, 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 blah. See, friends. Antarvikalpa shunyasya. Talk outside, but mind is at peace. Bhagavan Shankara's writing, Atma tvam girijamati sahachara prana shariram gruham pujate vishayopabhogarachana nidra samadhi sthitihi sanchara padayo pradakshina vidhi stotrani sarva giro yad yad karma karomi tat tadakhilam shambho tavaradhanam. It is this. Antara vikalpa shunyasya. If you just become aware of your anger, anger will disappear. If you become aware of your desire, desire will disappear. See? If you become aware that you are talking too much inside yourself, the moment you become aware, you will stop talking. See, one day one person asked me this question after listening this thing. Swamiji, where do you get it from? I said, it is not from the books. Then I said, learn from your experiences. Where did you learn it? I said, I'll tell you. I am extremely attached towards bags. Don't know why. Maybe last life I must have been a bag man. So when I see any beautiful bag, my mind gets attracted. And then I become aware of it. See, again I am going to the bag shop. Enough. And the moment I get away, everything is over. So, when you become aware of desire, desires will disappear. When you become aware of anger, anger will disappear. When you become aware of confusion, confusion will disappear. See? Therefore, vikalpa shunyasya. The moment your mind is agitated, become aware, oh God, mind is agitated, let us cool it down, okay? How to cool it down? First of all, stop talking to yourself. When you iron your clothes, lungi, you cannot iron the whole lungi in one go. You have to iron in parts. Because that iron board is very small. It is not like a football ground, gumao. Small parts. In the same manner, start slowly. No hurry. Start with 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Then we will come to know this meaning, antar vikalpa shunyasya. Then bahihi, and outside, swachanda charinaha. Lead a normal life. Nobody should even suspect that we are walking spiritual path. We don't have to become someone special. See, friends. Otherwise, it becomes too much. You must have seen. I am not commenting or condemning, but for our understanding and learning, you'll see many Mahatmas, when they are in the public, very gambhirya, it's very serious like that. And then they will be having that mala in their hand, And जब करना है तो करो, public को दिखाने की जरूरत है. And then people come and ask, because I have no mala, no job. Swamiji, what they are doing? I said, that mala got entangled and it's not coming out. There is no need. See, friends, is extremely necessary. So, antarvikalpa shunyasya bahi svachhandacharinaha bhrantasya eva dashastastas tadrusha eva janate. And he appears as if he is deluded, bhranta. And his experience can be understood only by the one who is abiding in this experience. Samartha Ramdas Swami writes in his writing, Shahanath jane shahanyachi lakshane. Wise alone know the ways of the wise, otherwise we'll never know. See, therefore, it is necessary that whatever you are doing outside is not important. What is important is what is the quality of your mind when you are interacting in the world. Three places or three times, if you remain aware, you are living in meditation. Number one, before you take up any job, is your mind at peace or not? While the job is being executed, is your mind at peace or not? When the job is done, is your mind at peace or not? If this is observed, then you are living in meditation. For us, before we do something, there is excitement. When we are doing something, there is confusion. When the job is done, there are regrets. Is this a life or what? Relax, man, relax. It is so important. Otherwise, what happens? We over-prepare the things. I'll tell you one example. I used to go to BITS Pilani for the lectures in the university. Now that Vice Chancellor is not there, he is no more. He was a Tamilian, very intelligent. Tamilians are normally intelligent, very intelligent. And he used to come for my talks. And he asked me when I went to his house for dinner, Swamiji, I want to ask you nothing about, because I have been listening to you for years. I have no question, doubts about the scriptures. I am clear. I want to ask you one thing. How come you start your lecture exactly on dot and complete, and there are never loose ends left behind? I have been in the teaching profession whole life, but every time I always felt I should have had another 15 minutes more, then I would have completed it properly. Why this happens? And how do you do this? I said, as regards I am doing, I can tell you that. I don't know. I said, I really don't know. How it happens, I do not know. It happens. And why it is not happening with you could be because of this. You must be preparing too much. And then you have in your head, I have to speak this much today. And within that time, if you are not able to complete what you have to speak, you feel incomplete. And your thoughts remain loose at the end. On the contrary, know your subject very well, relax, have a cup of tea, and with a relaxed mode, go on your job. You will outwit your own performance. But we are so much worried, because that becomes our second nature. Therefore, antarvikalpa shunyasya bahi svachhandacharinaha bhrantasya dasha tadrusha eva janate. With this fourth sutra, we complete the 14th chapter. Now we will be entering the 15th chapter. The 14th chapter, there are only 4 verses. In the 15th chapter, there are about 10-20 of them. Here, Ashtavakra ji, as if he is giving advice to all of us, something very important. Yatha tathopadeshena krutata sattva buddhiman ajivamabhi jijnashu parastatra vimuyati. Sattva buddhiman, Sattva Buddhiman means a person who is a pure intellect. What is called technically as Uttam Adhikari, the best one. The best one is who? He who is able to get the import of the statement in one go. No second time. In one go. Many times, like people come and say, Swami, that day you told a joke, it was so good, I can't tell, please tell the joke. Like joke cannot be retold, in the same manner, Brahma Gyan also cannot be retold. And the second thing, I don't tell jokes. It is a wit and humor. Acha, ye bhi malum nahi tha. See, friends, I was in your Kaivalya Dham, Lonavala, and there is a floating population. So one lady came, a Punjabi lady, and she was very happy. Swamiji, oh, tusi itte ho na, theek hai. And she used to come and sit in the lecture. And there we were studying something very deep. And the students are of different quality. So I was talking to them very deeply, very slow, early morning. After 2 days, she came to me and she said, Swamiji, what happened to you? What happened? No jokes. I said, Mama, I am not telling jokes, I am talking about the truth. Oh, I know you only that you are a big joker. The Sattva Buddhiman, the one who has the highest quality of tranquility, and therefore in one go, he or she is able to comprehend the truth in one go. Be attentive. This quality of the mind is directly proportionate to the wit quotient. You know wit quotient? There is something called an IQ. IQ means what? My Q. For the first time when I came to your Sydney, we were going and I didn't know the various abbreviations. It was written BBQ restaurant. What is the BBQ restaurant? So they told me, Swami, it's called a barbecue restaurant. I said, no, BBQ restaurant to hai na. You don't require a BB. Restaurant is there. Sattva Buddhiman, he who is able to catch the joke in one go, he alone is alert. Therefore, in my talks, there are two types of people who laugh. Those who understand in first go. Second, they ask, kya ho gaya sir? And then they are told, and then they laugh. Oh. See, friends. Sattva Buddhiman, yatha tatha upadeshena krutartaha. Whichever way, once only he or she hears, he clicks it up. Like you must have seen some children, very small, maybe as small as 1 year, 2 years. They are able to learn swimming in no time. Like, fish to the water, they can swim. How they swim, they also don't know. But they swim. And some elderly people, even if you put, the tube around them, they will sink with the tube. So, parastatra vimuyati. But those who are not of this quality of the intellect, they are ajivamavi jigyasu. Whole life they will be leading a religious life. See, friends, such people carry the burden of spirituality on their head. They have taken a vow, I am not going to laugh in my life. Why? Realization के बाद ऐसे ही होता है. No, relax. God has created us only for laughing. He created existence, stones. He created life and existence, plants. He created life, existence and knowledge, animals. In all these three categories, there is no laughter. He created man for existence, life, knowledge, and happiness. Happiness expresses only as laughter. Don't remain serious for any reason. See? So, ajivamapi jigyasu. Even he is the seeker of truth throughout his whole life, vimuyati, they will never get into the right track. And such people are the professional satsangi. Professional satsangi means what? Any Mahatma visits the temple, they are there near the khamba. The khamba, the pillar and this thing, they don't change. Asangoham, asangoham. And not only that, they are challenged to the Mahatma. Try. Huh? So many have come and gone. Moksho vishaya vairasyam bandho vaishayiko rasaha etavadeva vijnatam yatechasi tatha kuru. Now see the second important principle. Moksha vishaya vairasyam. Liberation is freedom from discovering joy in the worldly objects. No rasa. See friends, Vishaya Vairasya. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavarjam rasopyasya param društva nivartate. If you are having a very strong mind, I am not going to eat sweets. You will not eat. But inside, the hunger for the sweet is still there. And then one day he said, see, I have observed fast. I decided not to take sweet for 1 month. I have not taken. Now, revenge. Now in everything sugar, everything sweets. That is not Vishaya Vairasya. Vishaya Vairasya means presence or absence of things and beings. Do not disturb your tranquility and you remain at peace with yourself. That is important. Few persons were discussing in the presence of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa that who is a sadhu? Who is a saint? So one person said, he goes for his bhiksha from one house to another house. If he gets, he eats. If he doesn't get, he goes to another house. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa laughed. He says, Thakur, why did you laugh? He said, you are talking about dog. He said, if the dog gets the food, he eats. If he doesn't get, he doesn't. You are not talking about sadhu. See, friends. Then who is sadhu? He said, when he gets food, he eats. When he doesn't get, he continues his japa, he continues his sadhana, he is happy with itself. See? Antar vikalpa shunyasya. There is no reason we should allow our mind to be disturbed under any condition. This principle also we don't recognize. We have not realized or understood the value of a mind at peace. And therefore, we don't work on that. Instead of working on the peace of mind, we are only complaining about the mind. See, we have the value for money. We never complain. Money earning is difficult. I am not going to earn money. No, because we have value for the money. And we have all the accounts, how much money I have got. But time, mind, the value we do not know. See, who is a spiritual seeker? Be attentive. We have got two things common for all of us. Number one, we have got infinite potentiality, infinite energy, every one of us. And every one of us have got finite time. What is spiritual practice? Invocation of this infinite potentiality in the finite time is spiritual life. And this can happen only if we know what is the meaning of spiritual life. Spiritual life is antarvikalpa shunyasya. Let the mind be at peace under all conditions. Then you will not become anybody. You will remain as nobody. Therefore, here the teacher says, Moksho Vishayvairasya Bandho Vishayiko Rasaha. When we get too much involved in the worldly thing, then we are in bondage. Eta Vadeva Vijnanam. This is all the spiritual practice. Nothing more than. Thereafter the teacher says, Yathachasya Saguru, to do whatever you like. Now you decide whether you want to take care of your mind, or you want to take care of the world, or you want to take care of the society. What you want to do it. Yathachasya Saguru. Whether you take Karma Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Bhakti Yoga or Jnana Yoga, 4 paths. All these 4 paths are meaning only one thing, work on your mind. Karma Yoga is Siddhya Siddhyo Samo Bhutva Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Equanimity of the mind is maintained. Then you are working as Karma Yogi. Ashtanga Yoga, the same thing. Samaha Sarvatra Pashyati. He who is able to have equanimity towards everything can be. Bhakti Yoga, Tulya Ninda Stutir Mauni. Equanimous towards praise and sincere. And knowledge, Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Gayhastini Shuni Chaiva Shvapakecha Panditaha Samadarshinaha. Ihaiva Taihi Jitaha Sargaha Yesham Samme Sthitam Manaha. See how beautiful it is. Yesham Manaha Samme Sthitam. Those whose mind is remaining in equanimity under all conditions. Nirdosham hi samam brahma tasmate brahmane sthitaha. Like Paramatma is equanimous to everything. Be attentive. This is our nature. We don't have to do that. Our eyes are equanimous to all colors and forms. Our ears are equanimous to all sounds. Our mind is equanimous to all thoughts. The conscious reality that we are equanimous to waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Biasness is not our creed. You don't have to do anything, friends. Only come to cognize this. And after that, Yathe Tashi Tasa Guru. Lekin Swami, do whatever you like. That is the reason when I talk to anybody on any issue, these are the 2 conditions. No discussion, no argument. Discussion, argument means you are lost. See? How straight and simple. Vagmi prajnam mahodyogam janam muka jadalasam karoti tattva bodhoyam atastyakto bubukshubihi. Bubukshu means those who want to enjoy the worldly pleasures. Those who want to enjoy the worldly things. They should not follow spiritual path. What they should do? They should join some NGO. And in that NGO you get lot of grant from the government. and also people give donations. And then for the sake of the society, you want to first of all build a huge building, NGO headquarter. So all the money that has gone to you goes in construction. Then there will be a separate quarter made for you. Then for your NGO work, you will have to buy a nice Audi. Do that. How simple it is. Don't follow spiritual path. Here the teacher very clearly says, Vagmi prajna mahodyogam janam mukha jadalasam karoti ayam bodha. The one who is abiding in this absolute experience, he Vagmi mukam karoti. The eloquent speaker becomes absolutely quiet. Therefore, wise people do not talk, otherwise people cannot keep quiet. Like me. Keep on talking. Nobody listens. See, friends. So, Vagmi janam mukam karoti. Then prajna jadam karoti. Prajna, the wise man, he starts living like a dull fool. See, in one temple, there used to be one beggar sitting there all the time, not talking to anybody, like this. And satsang used to happen in that temple. So he used to sit there only. And one day, some Brahma Sutra satsang was going on. And the lecturer, the teacher who was talking, he got jumbled up with the logic. And he said, oh God, I am confused. I'll tell you tomorrow. Today I am terribly confused. I don't know what happened. Now this Mahatma who was sitting there, from there he casually said, Mahatma ji, is it like this? And when his knot was undone, that lecturer, he came and fell at the feet, sir, you may be sitting like this. You are not ordinary. Next day he disappeared from there. Again people will come, Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Ram. See friends, therefore, prajnam jadam karoti and mahodyogam alasam. See? Those who are very active, dynamic, they will become absolutely lazy. Therefore, don't follow spiritual path. If you want to enjoy world, don't follow Ashtavakra Gita. Then Ravan Gita you follow. See, in short, what is meant is, if you have got still attraction toward the worldly enjoyments, this is not your bite. And therefore you will see, for this Tattva Jnana Chintan, you will not get crowds. See? Bhagavad Katha. नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की. And all those useless people who never laugh, never dance in their life, they will come there, the TV camera goes on that thing, and then they will doing something, no rhythm, no tal, no swar, no rag, only dvesha. See? And then all the spoons around them, they will be telling them, Sethji, you are dancing so well, we never knew. No, ये तो भगवान नचाते हैं. See, friend, bubukshu, those who want to bhoga, adhyatma is not bhoga. Therefore, karoti tattva bodhoyam ataha tyaktaha bubukshubihi. See what a courageous statement. If you want the worldly things, don't come for satsang. Go for liquid spirituality. In Goa it happened. This Rotary Club, they had invited me. for 3 sessions. I said 3 sessions I cannot come, it's a luxury. I'll come only for the last session. So morning flight I went, 9 o'clock. 11 to 12 was my lecture. So finished the lecture, evening flight back to Bombay. So when my lecture was over, one person got up to ask question. He was in his Shambhavi Mudra, like that, and said, because last night they had a very big drinking party. He said, last night we had nice spiritual practice, and now you are again come as a spiritual man. What is the difference? So when he asked this question, the person who was conducting, he felt so ashamed. He said, Swamiji, I am sorry. I said, you don't feel sorry. You are not asked this question. Don't worry, relax. Then I said, look here, the difference is, in your liquid spirituality, you are left with a hang-up. Mine is a solid spirituality, you are left with a stand-up. See? Spiritual life doesn't make you a weakling. You remain equanimous under all conditions. See, friends, that is important. Therefore, bubukshubhihi, those who are interested in enjoyment in the world, don't get into it. Then what should be done? In Baroda Management Association, they asked me this once, Swamiji, you never come to our association, you please come. So I went once. 1 o'clock I landed, went to the hotel, stayed there, evening lecture. And after the lecture, back to Bombay. That was the plan. So, when I went for the lecture after my nice sleep and all that, Swamiji, please tell us something about business and spirituality. We want both. I said, my lecture will be over in one sentence. Make spirituality as a business and earn a lot. See, friends, we cheat ourselves, we deceive ourselves. Therefore, na tvam deho na te deho bhokta karta nava bhavan chidruposi sada sakshi narapeksha sukham chara. Now here the teacher is giving the instruction that na tvam deho na te deho, neither you are the body nor the body is yours. See? We only go on imagining that this is mine, that is mine. In fact, nothing is ours in this world. This one principle, if you take in this satsang, you have done a great justice to your existence in this world. All spiritual practice is giving up body identification. Only one thing, nothing else. And work on this thing. What it is like being, remaining other than the body. Is it possible to live as other than the body? Work on this. Ask questions, solve questions to yourself. Then we come to know, this is what our scriptures are telling. Last life, this life, next life means what? We lived independent of this body. If we existed in the last life, this body was not there. When this body will be burned to ashes, in the next life we will continue to suffer or enjoy. Therefore, for our existence, this body is not necessary. We are not because of the body is because of us. And the body we have not created. So what right we have got on the body? But with this body we get identified, and thereafter the second generation begins. They are called as Gauna Atma. Gauna means secondary. The Mukhyatma, that we are. Body identification, Mithyatma, illusory I. After the illusory I, third, Gaunatma, the secondary eyes. Then we become mother, father, brother, sister, etc. And it is these people, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, they are miserable. And when you separate, divorce, just work on this thing. Where I, the husband, has gone. Where I, the wife, has gone. And who was miserable? The husband was miserable. The wife was miserable. If they were miserable, find out where they are now. So these non-existing entities, they are miserable. See, what can you do to such a situation? Therefore, real spiritual life is erasing the wrong notions without creating new notions. All the religious people have got is only a notion replacement technology. Earlier, I used to become very angry. Now I become less angry. Earlier, I used to eat non-vegetarian. Now I don't eat non-vegetarian. Earlier, I used to take bath once in 16 days. Now I take once in 15 days. Friends, this is not spirituality. I must disappear. Therefore, see, what is world? Somewhere this question was asked, I don't remember where. What is the world? I said, life with options is world. Life without options is God. He said, you always tell something which makes us difficult. That is my profession. Normally, now what is the world told? World means, samsara, same mechanical routine. That is not the real understanding. Optional existence is world. Options demand two things. Yes, no. Joy, sorrows. Now see, anything in this world that is cognized is existing in pairs. Nothing exists in this world singular. Man, woman, tall, short, happy, unhappy, rich, poor, health, disease, good, bad, Indian, non-Indian. Everything is existing in these two options. Dvandva. If you go beyond it, you are Paramatma. So what is the world? World is an experience of optional existence. I am man, I am not a woman. You ask the small kids, hey, you are a girl? No, I am a boy. Right from there it begins. Therefore, these options are to be given up. Natvam deho, nate deha. Neither you are the body nor the body is yours. Give it up. Through proper understanding. This is what happened to Bhagwan Rama. He wanted to commit suicide. I want to give up the body. Because I have no interest. That is not spiritual life. So, na tvam deho na te deha, na bhokta kartava na bhavan, nor you, my dear, neither you are the doer nor you are the enjoyer. See? Doer and enjoyer, these are only happening in Prakriti. Prakrute kriyamanani gune karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudhatma karta ahamiti manyate. Everything is happening in Prakriti. But we imagine, I am doing this, I am doing that. See, friends, one day one lady in Lonavala came to my room. She plucked a beautiful big rose flower from my garden. And she came, she said, Swamiji, this is for you. And I knew it was my flower because every day I has to see that. why I did not take it. I was looking at it. He said, Swamiji, I like flowers. I love flowers. Therefore I got it for you. I said, it's good you love flowers. Please don't extend your love to me. So why? When you loved the flower, you plucked it. Swamiji, I love. Give to somebody else. Don't do that. Now what is their love? The flower they have not grown. The hands by which the flower is plucked is not their own. The legs by which you have come is not your own. And yet I have done this thing. See, friends. Therefore, come to know natvam deho nate deha bhokta karta nava bhavan chidruposi sada sakshi. You are chidrupa, you are pure consciousness. This point please understand. Chaitanya, pure consciousness, and Chetana, life, they are different. Don't get mixed up. Life is not God. Life is the expression of God. The bulb in the light in the bulb is not electricity. The light in the bulb is the expression of electricity. See. Otherwise we'll have to say that where there is a living being, there only God is. In stones there is no God. No. Without God even stone cannot exist. But normally we get carried away by this thing. Chetana, life, is expression of pure consciousness. That pure consciousness is our essential nature. See, like vision is the expression of mind. The vision is not mind. Hearing ability is the expression of mind. Hearing ability is not mind. In the same manner, Chetana is the expression of the pure consciousness, and in this Chetana, Karta Bhokta, I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, this notion comes up. See, blood circulation is not done by I. It is just happening. And therefore, there is no sin and merit. But when we associate with that, then the sin merit happens. So, Chidruposi Sada Sakshi, Nirapekshaha Sukham Chara, Nirapeksha, without any apeksha, expectation of any kind from anything or anybody. Sukham Chara, live happily. Be happy. See, friends. Once I was in a place in Bombay, I go there regularly. So they had some special function, and then they told me, Swamiji, you please talk to us. I said, okay. Subject, don't tell me now. You tell me that time. Don't bother me now. Even if you tell, I'll forget. So when we went, Swamiji tell something. What you will like to talk? I said, be happy. Come on, Swamiji. You don't talk on anything. Only be happy. I said, okay, be miserable. That day I made them so miserable. Half a lecture was over. Somebody, Swamiji, apne mode par aa jao. Come back to your own mode. We are tired of this thing. See, friends, only spirituality is be happy. That's all. Nothing more. But the spiritual people make the thing so complicated. You see the logos. There are so many complications, like, the DNA module. So many complications. And then to understand that logo, you require 20 pages. The snake is called as Kundalini. It has got the 3 heads because Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, and it is having this thing, that thing, and this thing. And then there is one sunrise coming because it is the light of knowledge. And there is one circle. Light should not go out, should remain inside. How many complications? See? Logo means it should be for the log. Easy to understand. And it is not necessary that you have to write something in Sanskrit. I am telling you this because one person told me this, Swamiji, your logo is not good. You are not mentioning anything there, some Veda Vakya. I said, this is the Veda Vakya in English. Oh, may row and be happy. See, friends, all spirituality is only this much. Etavadeva. That is all, nothing beyond this. In this manner, Sukham Chara, remain cheerful and happy, my dear. Ragadvesho manodharmo na manaste kadachana, nirvikalpo se bodhatma, nirvikar Sukham Chara. Ragadvesho manodharmo. Likes and dislikes, they are in the mind, not in us. This is what just now I told you. Our eyes have no raga dvesha for colors and forms. Mind also doesn't have raga dvesha. But we imagine, I like this, I don't like this. Just transcend beyond the mind and everything is over. Therefore, nirvikalpo se bodhatma, nirvikara sukham chara. In this manner, this theme continues in tomorrow's concluding session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.